what do you like to bring when you go out for a ride? And normally, if I'm just going out for a quick ride, I won't bring anything. But since I got this guy over here, this is the new Camelback Palos 4 hip pack, I've been starting to bring a couple other things with me. Because before I had to take this whole huge hydration pack with me, which is just really heavy, it's really cumbersome, and it makes my lower back really hurt. So here's what I normally carry with me. I normally carry on just like an average ride, a couple zip ties, patch kit. This is mainly for friends. I run tubeless and then I carry an extra tube, and most of the time it's like, oh, my buddy got a flat. If I've already used my tube or something, I have a patch kit just in case. They're super lightweight and really small, so might as well just carry one. I carry this roll of black electrical tape because it sticks to your frame really well, so you can stick whatever you want under your frame. Like, I've been known to stick bars and things under my seat and tape them in, and just in weird places. So with the electrical tape you can do that, but you can also use it to, if somebody gets a cut or something, you can actually, it bonds to itself really well. It won't bond to skin, it just kind of peels off, but it actually sticks to itself pretty well. So if you have a rag or anything like that, actually one of the things that I've seen people do is take a goggle bag, like somebody got like a massive cut, and put the goggle bag over and then use the electrical tape to bind it on, which is pretty cool, and it really helped that person make it to the end of the race. I carry this Crank Brothers multi-tool, just this little guy here. It's nice because it has everything you need, super lightweight package. I actually carry this when I'm riding downhill a lot, and I just throw it in my pocket because it's so small. And if I need to adjust anything on my downhill bike while I'm out riding around at the park or anything, I just have it in my pocket so I don't have to go all the way to the bottom or go ask around for an Allen wrench or this or that. These are one of my other things that I just have been really falling in love with is these Schwalbe plastic tire levers. They came with my Procord set that I put on my downhill bike. I was like, oh, they're just tire levers, but I actually use them and they're super strong. They're just plastic, so they're really thin, really small, but they're like really strong. Like, I've put on downhill tires and just like torqued them super hard, and they just pop the tire right in place, and they're good. Because I've actually snapped a ton of these different tire levers, so I really like these. One of the other things is I'm a fan of CO2. I know a lot of people would rather just carry a pump, but I like to carry just this little CO2 head and a CO2. This is a shifter derailleur cable. And then just different bars and things. These are just some examples, Cliff bars and all of that. Just to make sure that you have your proper nutrients when you're out for a ride, especially if you're going for a couple hours. I don't use these a lot in Duluth. I did use them a lot in New Zealand, or not these specific pairs, but just goggles, even for enduro riding. You may look kind of silly with your half shell and everything, but they're really nice to have, especially when it's dusty. Just keeps the dust out of your eyes, keeps rocks, branches, anything like that. So anyways, I hope this video helps some people out, especially people who are new to the sport, whether it's just you're going on a trail ride or you're going for your first enduro race. I hope that this helps a little bit, because I know when I was just starting, I either brought a crazy amount of stuff, like all kinds of big tools and bars and sandwiches and like extra like Powerade and all kinds of crazy, just way more stuff than you could possibly use in one race or ride. So, really just bringing what you need, no more, no less, is like the key, because you don't want to carry around a bunch of extra weight with you, but you also want to make sure that you have everything that you're going to need for the day. My advice as far as packs go, if you're out and you live somewhere with big mountains, I'd probably just go with a backpack. It just makes carrying around stuff a lot easier, especially if you want to bring a jacket with you, or you're gonna be out for like a extra long ride, a couple hours out on the bike. You can bring, sandwiches pretty easily and stuff like that. But especially in the Midwest and areas with trails like we have here, I would definitely highly suggest just getting a hip pack. I really like this Camelback one. It's got a lot of storage inside. It's got a 1.5 liter reservoir, so you can carry a bunch of water, a couple different pockets, and then a nice little spot to put all your tools. So you can load all your tools and everything that you need for your ride or your race in, and get on your way.